Coming up on Today in St. Louis, heading back into the classroom.
An Illinois district ditches all virtual. We'll tell you the plan to keep students safe.
Pandemic price hike, what the coronavirus is doing to the cost of used cars.
Hot today with temperatures near 90. There is a chance of storms later, and then we cool off a little bit as we head towards the end of the week.
And ballin' in the bubble with a little help from a baseball legend, how a St. Louis NBA star gives tribute to the late Lou Brock.
You're watching Today in St. Louis.
We begin this half hour with that breaking news happening right now in South County. This is a live look from Sky 5 of a home on fire right near the River City Casino. This is on Perrin Avenue, and as you can see here, the ladder is still up, dousing the home, but you can see there are still flames shooting out of the roof. Now, the helicopter pilot did notice a for sale sign, but we are still working to learn if anyone lives at this home. And as you can see there, it is still quite a big fire there that they are trying to put out again in South County on Perrin Avenue. We're going to continue to stay on top of this, and we'll bring you the very latest as soon as we get it. But first, good morning to you on this Tuesday. I'm Allie Corey.
Good morning, I'm Rennie Knott. The time right now is 6:31. Monica Adams has the day off, so that means that Anthony is doing double duty. But the thing that we're all focused on from you, Anthony, is this hot weather.
Yeah.
Is it going to cool down at some point this week?
Probably on Friday. That's when we have the best chance of seeing cooler weather. And when I say cool, I'm talking still in the upper 70s to right about 80 degrees. At least it won't be 90, but that's where we'll be today. We've got bright skies to kick off the day, and we have some thunderstorm action happening north of us. A lot of the heavier rain is pushing out of the Chicago area, but you can see the front draped across northern Missouri and Illinois. That will trigger more storms later on. So we're in the 70s here locally, but look at the cooler weather to our north. That cooler weather stays north over the next several days. Near 90 today, and as I mentioned, we do cool off towards Friday. We'll show you that forecast coming up in just a bit. Keep those umbrellas handy for the day ahead. All right, Monica is off, as we mentioned, so let's talk about traffic here this morning, and so far so good. Pulled up a few new cameras here, and we're starting to see volume increase, but so far haven't had any crashes, no slow spots to tell you about. So there you can see up coming over the Blanchette Bridge. You're doing all right there on 70. Same on 270 coming out of South County. This is 270 in North County, where you still have that construction in place, so be careful there. And then 55 near Merrimack Bottom. Northbound lanes moving right along.
Well, after weeks of delay, students and staff in Collinsville will head back to the classrooms this morning. Our Savannah Louie is live at the high school to explain why they're getting off to a late start. Savannah, good morning.
Yeah, Allie, classes were supposed to start here 2 weeks ago with a hybrid schedule, but the district moved everything online as multiple teachers and staff tested positive for COVID-19 or came into contact with someone else who had. So starting today, students will be divided into two groups with a split schedule. Half will be here Tuesday and Thursday. The other half will be in person Wednesday and Friday. All kids will learn remote on Monday, and families can opt for a 100% virtual schedule. The decision to open classrooms again was made after monitoring staff, addressing student needs, and getting input from the local health department. The superintendent says they want to take advantage of every opportunity to hold in-person classes before cold and flu season begins.
We want to capitalize on the positive impact face-to-face instruction provides academically and socially while given the opportunity. I ask that families continue to be prepared in case the district determines it necessary to change our learning setting.
Just like all the other schools in our area that are open for in-person classes, the students coming here today will wear masks and they will be practicing safe social distancing. Now, ultimately, the goal is to get students in class 5 days a week at 100% capacity. If and when that happens, they will continue to social distance and all those safe measures. Reporting live from Collinsville, Savannah Louie, 5 on your side.
All right, Savannah, thanks. Now, back in Missouri, Rockwood is also getting ready to send some kids back to the classroom. There isn't a set date on the return, but school leaders hope for sometime this month. And not all of the kids will go back. We're only talking about pre-K through 2nd grade.
Topping your morning rush, local food distributors say half of the restaurants in the St. Louis area could close by the end of November, all because of COVID-19. Local restaurant owners are trying to raise awareness about a bill in Congress that would create a $120 billion forgivable grant program to help restaurants and workers affected by the pandemic. The owner of Adams Smokehouse says she would be grateful for the help.
We're operating operating on like 25 to 50% of our normal revenue with 100% of costs. We need some help.
CNBC has confirmed Pfizer plans to join other drug makers working on a COVID vaccine in announcing that they will not seek government approval until they have enough data to ensure the vaccines are safe. Pfizer's Chesterfield location is heavily involved in the development of their vaccine. Ahead on the Today Show, Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla will speak in an exclusive interview about the vaccine race and what the company is doing to ensure safety. Metrolink is teaming up with the St. Louis Sheriff's Department to make the Metrolink even safer. This month, St. Louis Sheriff's deputies will begin patrolling Metrolink stations, transit centers, and trains. Later this month, Sheriff Vernon Betts and Bi-State Development will discuss the changes to Metro security. The St. Louis Zoo is taking its preschool virtual this year. Classes begin today for kids ages 3 to 5. The program will offer nature-based learning through science learning kits, virtual zoo field trips, and more. Tuition ranges from $300 to $450 a month.
Imagine that, going to school at the zoo.
Right?
How much fun would that be?
A lot of fun. And it's so cool. It's just another option, though, for parents, right? Because everything is virtual right now. And so why not take a little zoo class?
Yeah. And kids probably be more engaged, too, because they're looking at the animals. And kids love animals, as you well know.
Love them. So cool. Ahead, it is a good time